The commercial that I will be analyzing will be We Believe the Best Men Can Be, produced by Gillette. It's a production taking place in 2019 where movements like #MeToo, a feminist trend, was very popular and where the feminist movement is constantly trying to show toxic masculinity traits and encouraging the whole world to change that attitudes and change their culture. Through the use of image and a appeal to emotions and equality, We Believe the Best Men Can Be advertisement makes the point that Gillette is a product that encourages men to be the best and make a change in society. One of the main emotions that the commercial tries to encourage is pity, guilt, and pride. The commercial introduces these emotions in various scenes through the beginning of the short film. They show bullying and reference #MeToo to make the viewer feel guilty about the situation and bring his attention towards bullying and sexual harassment. The commercial has muted scenes in the first minute to prove those actions are inconceivable. The music in the first part of the video is also low and dark so that the mood is sad. Also, things as laughs and happiness is brought up in a sarcastic way at the first part of the video. Later on, the commercial starts to be brighter, and also we can see these scenes where men are acting correctly and in an educated way. Also, the music starts being inspiring, so that in the last seconds, the mood changes to a more inspiring one. The narrator always uses words as change and correct way to prove and reinforce the main argument of the commercial. Also, the narrator uses phrases as boys are boys to show that men has always been like that and they can change and they can't change. These give power to men changing their way of acting towards women. For the appeal of credibility, the commercial includes some scenes like this one that reflects mansplaining, a feminist term for men explaining or trying to argument on top of women's arguments because they are not good enough. And also, they include #MeToo as a feminism movement to show that sexual harassment is a real issue in that context. They also include scenes where men in TV harass women to reinforce the main argument. The commercial is structured in a certain way. The first 50 seconds of the video are negative actions and attitudes that men do or make towards women. The next 35 seconds reflect positive actions that men can do to avoid these toxic masculinity traits or men acting in a different way, a more educated way. And the last 20 seconds, the video shows a neutral viewpoint trying to explain and encouraging change. The commercial is structured this way to have a climax at the end. It makes the viewer feel pity and guilty for living in a society like this. Then it shows the viewer that some things can be changed and how, with examples. And at the end, it makes a call to change. The release of the video, I think in a way, tried to reinforce the argument, but in practice, I think it did the whole opposite way. In conclusion, the commercial included a lot of images and trends in the moment to reinforce the main argument, like the structure of the commercial, letting the viewer change and feel encouraged to take action. The video shows the so much called toxic masculinity and tries to change that. I think the commercial had a great purpose, but I think it failed in a lot of ways. It generalizes men as the bad part of the society and lets them as the only ones who harm the society. It just focuses on men bullying men and men harassing women, and not women bullying men or women bullying women or women harassing men. I think the commercial falls in a generalized but not true hole. That's why the commercial had so much hate and was so controversial. I think the argument wasn't delivered in an effective way. They could have taken part of both sides, men and women, and deliver a great argument and commercial. Thanks.